ceremony program for the Li-Ming Youth Leadership Toastmasters.
Presentation of what we have collected throughout the past 7 weeks of our training. So today we are here to present our speeches and give you guys our goal and our achievements. And now, Mr. Coordinator.
大家好. I guess that's the only Chinese word I'll be using. From now on, it's all English. Welcome to the program. This is our ceremony program for the Li-Ming Youth Leadership Toastmasters that you will be hearing and you will be part of this speech. We have gone through 7 or 8 weeks of classes, mostly all organized and done by the students. I'm here just the coordinator, coaching them and provide some mentoring and positive support so that they encourage them to become a better speaker. They are already good, better speaker. And also for leadership. When I meant leadership, they have roles like president, vice president, secretary, sergeants at arms. Those are all the roles that they do throughout the class. President usually presides the meeting. Sergeant at arms usually greet the members. And we have secretary usually announce the minutes of previous week meeting. Throughout the 7 weeks classes, they talk a little bit about leadership, how they make decisions to elect officers, for example. Also the food and the snacks are all organized by the students, so they all do it themselves. So there are a lot of things that they have done by themselves. But here today, mainly you're going to be hearing their speeches. You're going to be hearing each of their speeches. I believe all of you had the handout, the agenda, the programs. We try to make it simple. Each of them is going to present. Each of them has about 4 to 6 minutes. We have the timer over there that it doesn't count, just give them some indication that when they need to stop or when they need to continue when they haven't seen the signal to stop yet. Most of all, the encouragement that I have for them and the self-sufficient they've done, they improve a lot from the beginning of the class. Some of them are more natural speakers, some of them nervous, but after all of them improved a lot. So you will be hearing these speeches, and I want you guys to encourage them, whether it's now or tomorrow or in the future, because there's always room for improvement. As a coordinator, I learn a lot also in this program because we interact with each other. I learn things that I haven't heard before. So there's a lot of positive things going both ways. So without further information, let me give the information back to Wei-Lee and Kevin to provide some sample. Kevin will be standing there, and Wei-Lee will provide some kind of information on the timing, just to remind the speaker again that when they need to continue speaking, when they need to stop. So Wei-Lee, let's welcome you back.
So hello again, my name is Wei-Lee. I'm the assistant coordinator, same with Kevin, he's the assistant coordinator. So here I will be explaining how our timing procedure and our speech will work. Normally our speech timing is 3 to 5 minutes, but since today is a special occasion, we extended it to 4 to 6 minutes. So timing-wise, we have Kevin back there. He would hold up 3 colors, green, yellow, and red. The green color is when we speak, when we reach 4 minutes, the green color will come up. So that means that's our signal to be, maybe we should start drawing the speech to an end and then start wrapping up the conclusions. Yellow is like the warning sign of, okay, your time is almost up, let's wrap it up. And then red is, all right, you have 1 minute left, let's wrap it up, let's go. And that's just the general idea of how it works. But generally, we would like the speech to be more based on your own flexibility. That the timing is just based off of your own, it's just to use that as a guideline to help you with your speech. So now, turn back over to Mr. Coordinator.
Wei-Lee is one of our assistant coordinators, but at the same time, he's also going to do some presentation also, so doing multiple duties. I also mentioned earlier about the youth leadership program. They have a guided booklet that they use, and this is the handout that each of them have. It's well written. It's done by the Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International Club is, on the other hand, the adult club. That's for students or for adults 18 years old or older. So I know a lot of qualified parents here may think about considering doing that. If your children can improve, certainly the parents can also improve. And I think I'll encourage them. And we do have, by the way, Li-Ming Toastmaster Club that meet once every 2 weeks outside about less than 5-minute drive from here. After the meeting, if you're interested, if you want to refer to a friend, to your husband, or to your wife, come talk to me. Okay. Now, we're going to start the program presentations. What I'm going to do is that in the agenda you have 6 speakers. I'm going to announce the name, the title of the speech, repeat the title of the speech again, and then the name. And that's usually the standard. And after you hear the second time the name, then give them a bigger plug, and also give them a bigger plug after they finish their presentations. For fellow students, no pressure. Breathe. I don't want to see anybody turn blue because we don't have, it takes about 1 minute for them to come, so that's not good. Relax. We know what we need to do. Just relax. You got all the stage over here. You don't have to go over there. You don't want to bother them. You don't want to scare them, so just be in this area. Use up the space. All right, so let's introduce those speakers. First speaker is Pin-Hsuan Wu. Title, How to Prepare for a Big Exam. How to Prepare for a Big Exam. Pin-Hsuan Wu.
Mr. Coordinator, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. I'm here to tell you how to prepare for a big exam. Ever felt of having sweaty hands or cold palms, and you always feel shaking? Well, I have 3 tips to give you. First thing is, know what's on the test. Second tip is study and be positive. And third one is get good sleep and eat well. First one I'll tell you is, know what's on the test. When I say know what's on the test, it means you gotta be prepared to know if you're studying for math, what kind of math do you need to study. So there'll be many kinds of studying that you have been throughout your school year. So you have to know what's on the test. If you don't know, go ask your math teacher. And teachers always give you good recommendations for what to study and what not to study. Well, another thing is, don't be anxious. You always see people whenever they're nervous, they always have a nervous feeling. It's like, I can't do this, I can't do it. Well, be positive. Think about what you can do and be very confident about what you're going to do and not get stressed out. Well, the second tip is study. When I say study, it means to know what's on the test. As the teacher gives you the recommendations, you have to study well and go through and review everything you have been doing in your school year. So there's always a semester exam. So try to go through those 2 quarters that you have been studying and reviewing, and just kind of go through it. And then any questions you don't understand, ask the teacher or an adult to help you. Well, you can always think good thoughts. Always think positive. Like what I do when I'm taking tests is I can do this, be confident. And when you're stuck to a question, skip through it and finish the rest to go back to the first one, so you have enough time to know how much time you can finish that question. Third one is get good sleep. Most people say it's better to sleep through 8 to 9 hours to energize your brain, so you don't get tired and have your mind kind of messed up and confused. And also eat well. Don't eat those greasy food. Those greasy food are very unhealthy for you to eat. It won't boost your brain. So eat eggs or bacon, maybe those protein that can help you boost up your energy to get well for the test. You also need to know that when you're eating stuff, it's also best to eat fruits and vegetables, maybe like healthy kind. Like what I do is I eat apple every morning to go to school, and when there's a test, you like kind of like get that like mind going. And when you're having trouble with waking up, just try to like sleep earlier and don't feel like I'm going to study and just study until like 12 in the morning. But it's better to study early and get a good well sleep. So maybe when you study, get a good organized schedule for your day and just try to like do it step by step. And maybe you'll say, I'll go to sleep around 8:30. So then after you finish, you can go sleep in 8:30 and wake up the right time that you want to wake up. And another tip is you can also, when you're waking up, you can wake up a little earlier, just kind of like study again, kind of review the short things that you have been having trouble with. So like just slow down and just calm yourself and say, I can do this. When you're doing the test, the exam, try to be confident again and just be like, I can do this, no worry, and then you'll just be able to finish it. Thank you.
Great job. Second speaker, Hwang. How to prepare for a competition. How to prepare for a competition. Hwang.
Fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, Mr. Coordinator. Today I'm going to tell you how you can prepare for a competition. All of us have a competition coming soon. We have field day coming up, and today I'm going to tell you how you can prepare and how you can become more stress-free about this competition. And there are 3 ways, 3 tips I'm going to give you. All of them include how to relieve your stress and how to affect your mind and your physical body. So tip number 1 is to take a really long shower, a long hot shower. It relaxes your mind, it relieves all kinds of stress, and it helps your body stress-free the muscles, and it's hygienic. Also, another physical way to prepare your body is to eat healthy. Take vitamins, eat your fruit, vegetables, but don't eat anything greasy that you could wake up to and have a headache to. That's not too good. So yeah, another good health tip is to drink 6 ounces of water before you go to sleep. It really does help your mind. And then the second tip I have to give is to meditate. When it was exam week at my school, the school administrator brought in an expert on meditation and told us to meditate. It's basically you completely blank out all of your mind and you breathe. So let's all do it together. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So 1, 2. And basically you keep on doing this for, it's flexible. You could do it to 10 to 20 minutes, and it really does help focus your mind, and it helps relieve stress. So you're ready for the next day for this huge competition you have. And then the third tip is to set goals. A really good way to prepare yourself mentally is to set what you're going to do the next day and what you expect yourself to do. For example, when I'm at a cheerleading competition, I want to hit this toe touch, and that's all I want to hit. That's my main goal. And that day, the next day, when I'm at that competition, I'll think, okay, I'm going to get this toe touch. And you feel proud of yourself when you have focused your mind on something and you did it. And that gives you a sense of really